Happy St. Patrick's Day, Falcons, and welcome back to another Squawk on the Block. I'm Kat Bowman.
And I'm Clay Bishop, and we can't wait to get this show on the road.
To keep athletes performing at their highest level, the Nation Forward athletic trainers attend every home game to make sure our athletes have immediate access to injury treatment as needed.
Here's a further look with Michael Haggerty.
Not all heroes wear capes. At every Nation Forward athletic event, there is always an athletic trainer there to assist any athlete who needs special attention for an injury.
A lot of what we do in here could be treatment or it could be rehabilitation. And I think rehabilitation helps with the injury prevention to make muscles stronger that take pressure off of ligaments, tendons, and all that fun stuff.
They serve several vital roles to the athletics program, which includes letting the athletic director know who is eligible and who isn't to compete under state rules, maintaining the budget of the athletic program, and maintaining a record of which athletes are injured.
Here at Nation Forward, we have the ability to go beyond just heat and ice. We have a lot of therapeutic modalities that we can use, like electric stimulation and ultrasound, a lot of different massage availability and tools to work with the kids, as well as a lot of rehabilitative equipment.
From sprained ankles to concussions, athletes can be treated for just about any injury here in the Nation Forward athletic training room.
Having an athletic trainer at a high school saves kids time, it saves kids money, and that way they don't have to run straight to a doctor to see something for just something simple like an ankle sprain or even wound care. And that way we are able to help bridge that gap between coach and athlete as well, so that we're having that liaison to be an advocate for our students, because we are their best advocate for their health, other than them, of course.
Nation Forward athletes are ensured a speedy and comfortable recovery in the hands of our athletic trainers. No matter what, athletic trainers will always be on the field or court for the safety of all Nation Forward athletes. From NAFO TV, I'm Michael Haggerty.
Wow, it's really great that NAFO has such awesome athletic trainers to take care of our athletes.
You know what else is awesome? Words of William.
Welcome to Words of William. I'm your friend, William South, and today I want to talk to you about changing. No, not your clothes. I'm talking about changing the world. Now you might be asking, how am I supposed to change the world? Well, it's simple. Just do it. Do what you think is right, and I promise people will follow. Of course, it's impossible for just one person to change the entire world, but if everyone does what they think is right, then some real progress can be made. Basically, what I'm saying is, be the change you want to see in the world and live that change. Well, that's all I have for you today. I love all of you, and I'll see you next time for some more Words of William.
Will's so inspiring.
Another thing that's inspiring is Nation Forward's Voices for Diversity Club.
Nation Forward is known to be the most diverse high school in the Fort Mill School District, and Voices for Diversity is here to highlight that.
Here's Marissa Mejia with more.
Like most high schools across the country, Nation Forward has an array of students with different ethnicities, sexualities, beliefs, and cultural backgrounds. What Nation Forward offers that other may not is a way for schools to embrace all of these communities. It's done through the Voices for Diversity Club.
The purpose for Voices for Diversity is to celebrate and identify the different cultural differences that we have in our school and to make it more inclusive.
So basically our club was established to ensure that we were sending out messages of embracing the diversity in the school, honoring the diversity in the school, and supporting the diversity in the school.
Voices for Diversity strives to create a safe environment where all voices and differences are embraced, but also aim to educate students and faculty as well.
So the purpose, number one, was to have a focus on and celebrate the diversity that we have in our school, and to have a group of let it be student-led, and have a group of students who are passionate about it, who really believe in it.
Voices for Diversity is a club that was made to hear the differences and diversity among the student body, and also to bridge the gap in between admin and the student body.
The goal of the club is to involve everyone and make sure our students feel heard and included. So with each of the regular events that are planned, it all starts with discussion.
One of the things that they implemented earlier in this semester was the Falcons Discuss sessions, and those started off with discussions, honest and open discussions about race. The last session Sessions were about LGBTQ information, and they're coming up with some more as well.
Having a club like Voices for Diversity it welcomes and includes an entire student body is what helps make Nation Ford the best high school in South Carolina. For NAFO TV, I'm Marissa Mejia.
What a great way to include all of NAFO's students.
Be sure to sign up at the Voices for Diversity wall, which is located outside the Media Center, or listen to the Flex announcements to find out when the next meeting is.
Recently, I got the pleasure of speaking to Mr. Solt, an English teacher here at NAFO, to find out a little more about him.
Here's 5 randoms with Mr. Solt.
Favorite smell would probably be right after it rains. Just the way it smells, you can just see the steam coming off, and just the way the air fills the humidity and smell. I guess right after it rains. That would be my question. Yeah. Probably about 3 seconds. I'd probably be one of the first to go. I would probably just lie down and surrender. Yeah. My favorite ice cream is probably pistachio. It's green, I know, but that's also my favorite kind of pudding. So pistachio, really good. Baskin & Robbins, that's my favorite. Weirdest habits. Well, you should probably ask my first, second, and fourth block that right now. Weirdest habits, I would probably say talking to myself is one. I talk to myself quite frequently, and I catch myself doing it. Another is probably, well, you just ask my students. I'll just leave it at that. I got plenty of quirks. It's definitely birds, and most of my students know this. I was viciously attacked as a child, and so I have a huge phobia of birds. I hate them. They are demons, and I am deathly afraid.
Wow, Mr. Solt seems like a pretty interesting guy.
He sure is. Another one of our staff members here at NAFO is child development teacher Christy Cruft.
Here's Hayden Deffinger to tell you why she won the honor of Teacher of the Year.
Christy Cruft, one of Nation Ford's diligent teachers, has been voted Teacher of the Year. She has worked very hard to get to the place she's at.
I work very hard, so I think I've earned it. I don't know. I don't like deserve. I like earned, because I think you've got to earn and work for things.
Cruft earned her master's degree for special education at the University of Virginia and is working towards her second master's at Winthrop University. She has worked hard to create an amazing learning environment to raise future teachers.
My goal as a teacher would be for every student to feel safe and cared about in my classroom. But my ultimate goal would also be to raise up as many future teachers as possible, because I feel like it's a profession that needs teachers. It's not the most high paying, but it's super rewarding.
She has been teaching for 16 years and 7 at Nation Ford. Over the past 16 years, she says that teaching has changed her life for the better.
Teaching has changed my life the many ways. The main way I can think of, though, is you start to realize that you want a job that you're going to wake up and love going to or look forward to going to every day, versus a job that's just putting money in the bank.
Mrs. Cruft is both eligible and worthy of this position. She has the opportunity to work with both high schoolers and preschoolers as she teaches early childhood development, education, and training.
Every day is different. You never know what to expect when you work with high schoolers. So that makes it very exciting and challenging and different. I would not want a job where every day was the same.
Mrs. Cruft is a great example of what a teacher should be. She sets the standard for all teachers to strive for. Congratulations, Ms. Cruft. For NAFO TV, I'm Hayden Deffinger.
Teachers like Miss Cruft sure do make learning fun.
You know what else is super fun? What's in the box?
You're right. We asked people to guess what household item they thought they were touching without seeing it, and in honor of St. Patrick's Day, we chose all green items.
We got some pretty funny reactions, so let's get into it.
Ow! Why is it? Is that a flower? Is it cucumber? Yes! Oh my gosh. That hurt! What is that? Oh, what is that?
Oh. Nah, bro, it's like a stuffed animal.
Oh, like some type of plant. It's a shoe. Jeez.
That's a pineapple.
Oh, it's so.
Ow! It's a cactus! Ow! I'm not touching the top of it. Is it a cactus? Why would you do that? Ooh. What is this? Oh, what the?
What? No, I'm not.
Is it a pineapple? Dang! I knew that!
A koala. You ready? Okay, I'm gonna just do it. Oh, I thought I felt something. Okay, I can look at it. Oh, bro, it's a freaking Yoda.
What is it?
Bruh. Really?
Coming apart. Is this lettuce? Oh, it was. I got it right. Oh.
Some of those were hard guesses. Good thing NAFO has such talented students.
Speaking of talent, every year, Nation Ford Performing Arts Company and our gifted students produce a spring musical based off an original Broadway performance.
Our high school provides students many opportunities to grow and find their talents. Nation Ford's annual spring musical does just that. For more, here's Caden Bridges.
Because not everyone is cut out to be performing on stage, there are other roles for the spring musical, like working on building sets, creating the costumes, or being a part of tech crew. All of these allow students to be involved all 4 years of high school. But sometimes, a student can find their confidence and work their way from being behind the scenes to a major on-stage role. And that's exactly what Caitlin O'Reilly has done.
So I've just basically went from like backstage because I've never wanted like a lot of, I don't know, I kind of have stage fright, I guess. So it kind of developed from that to like becoming more confident.
Caitlin's work has grown tremendously over the 4 years that she's been here at NAFO and with our company.
She started her work with the show as a freshman and sophomore, working with the tech and costume crews, working on costumes and sets.
I've always really liked sewing and like making stuff. The first musical I did was Young Frankenstein my freshman year, and that was really fun. And then for Cinderella, I still did costume, and that was my favorite year to do costume because there was a lot of like hand sewing the dresses, which was really fun. And I also made a corset that I think was for Cinderella.
When it was time for her to audition her junior year, it came as a surprise to Caitlin as she was cast for a role on stage and not just behind the curtains.
Her junior year, she auditioned for the showcase, and it was almost as if I didn't know who this kid was, because all of a sudden she comes out and she can sing and she can act and she can do all these great things that had gone unnoticed.
And now her senior year, not only did she perform in the fall play, The Brothers Grimm, but she is now playing the major role of Roxy Hart in this year's musical, Chicago.
She showed me so much promise over the last 3 years of working so hard and putting 100% into everything that she does. And we've been in rehearsal since January, and every day she just works her hardest and tries her best. And I think she's really going to be fantastic.
Caitlin is proud of her work and improvements and is grateful for the opportunities that the Performing Arts Company has given her over the years.
I feel like I've, become a lot more confident in myself and a lot more outgoing. And just like I trust myself better, I guess, because it's like a big thing to do a show.
See Caitlin and the rest of the cast in their production of Chicago on March 31st through April 3rd. For NAFO TV, I'm Caden Bridges.
Tickets will be available on the GoFan app starting March 21st.
Now, if you want to make it dinner and a show, Emmitt Social Table is a popular restaurant in downtown Fort Mill that's a great place to drop in and grab a bite to eat.
With more on the story, here's Nate Merritt.
As you make your way down Main Street, you'll see many recognizable Fort Mill staples, and since its opening nearly a year ago, Emmitt's social table has been gaining popularity throughout the town.
Everything is designed to be shared at the table. It is, come in instead of having your traditional sit down, meat and potatoes kind of meal. You get to come in, order 4 or 5 different things, share it with a couple people, or have it all to yourself, and then just hopefully create a fun atmosphere and an enjoyable time.
With Emmitt's many different options, from indoor to outdoor seating and large plates to small plates, there's an option for everybody.
From the sliders category, we love the BLT sliders. That's probably our favorite item because it's just a little bit of a twist on a normal BLT. Our signature item is the South Maine eggs, actually a fried deviled egg that with some pork belly and red pepper jelly that people really get obsessed with.
With many other delicious options such as the tomato soup shooter and the blackened fish tacos, the reception from the Fort Mill community has been very positive, especially in this specific location.
The food's important, the service is important, but creating in a building that has some history to it. This one, an old movie theater, we were able to bring back some of the posters from the movies that played here. Just bring back a little bit of character to that building and repurpose that building to make it more appreciated.
You can visit Emmitt's social table at the end of Main Street across from Hobo's. For NAFO TV, I'm Nate Merritt.
Wow, that looks really good. I'll definitely be stopping by.
Me too. Well, that's all we have for you today, Falcons. For NAFO TV, I'm Clay Bishop.
And I'm Kat Bowman. We'll see you next time.